Don't waste your opportunities. So many people waste a lot of opportunities. I can't tell you how many people come to me and ask for coaching, and I open up to some people, and I start giving them, my time, and they never do anything with it. And eventually, I just say I'm not going to waste my time with these people. Welcome to AmpliFire. This is Module 1. Module 1 is called Plug In. Now, first of all, you have to plug into a community that's going to help you achieve your dreams. But you must first plug into your purpose. Why are you doing this at all? There's a lot of books out there that talk about finding your why. Why are you doing this? And I say it's even bigger than your why. What impact on the world is your dream going to change? If you're not making an impact on something bigger than yourself, the chances of you holding to it till you win are very slim. Why did you choose this path? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. What does winning look like if I achieve my goals? What does my life look like? What is the life of those that are interacting with me in my community, in my surroundings? What am I doing to impact their lives, their business, their finances? First step is to get plugged in to something bigger than yourself so that you can learn and soak up all the knowledge you can from others that have succeeded and failed in certain aspects of their dreams. This is why I started the AmpliFire community. It's a place where people that are entrepreneurs or salesmen or somebody trying to launch their own dream, that they can get advice, interact with others that are in the same process, whether it's at the beginning of their journey or at the end of their journey, because we can learn a lot from each other. That's why the first module is called Plug In. You have made a very big step in your career by plugging into this community. Now, I myself have had many dreams and many different kinds of careers that I've tapped into, whether it was the music business, the auto industry, the mortgage industry and banking, and now marketing, PR, web development, stuff like that. So congratulations on plugging into the AmpliFire community. First of all, hopefully by now, you have narrowed down what your purpose is, what your why, what you're trying to accomplish in this dream of yours. The next step is how to amplify your message. Now that you've gotten your message, you must amplify it in a way that solidifies the journey you started today. Lesson 1 is knowing who your audience is. Now, I always tell this story because when I was in the mortgage business, I had a large team of loan officers. There was probably 40 people in this office. Insurance agents were always coming to our office to lobby for us to send them business. Now, every time somebody buys a house, they must have homeowners insurance. So if you have 40 people doing mortgages every month, the sheer volume we could give to a insurance agent was huge. People begged to come and speak to my team all the time. We were pretty busy. We did have a couple people that we had been sending business to, but this new guy kept on coming in over and over again. It was about 6 months this guy came and brought donuts and coffee to the team and begged me to speak to my team. Finally, I told the guy, you know what, why don't you come in next Friday? I have my meetings. Go ahead and do your spiel, hand out your cards, hand out everything. Because the guy was consistent and came to my office every week for 6 months. Finally, the guy gets there. I introduce him to the whole team. Everybody's waiting. And the guy starts talking about different policies, different kind of endorsements you can get for your house, different kind of protection, why the insurance that he sold was so good and better than the rest. Well, he gave his whole spiel. He put all kinds of stuff on the table. Now, when the guy left, people get offended when I talk about this story, but as soon as the guy walked out the door, I grabbed the trash can, grabbed all his stuff, and I dumped all his stuff straight into the trash can. And everybody said, why would you do that? The guy came and spoke, it's begging to talk to us. Now you finally let him speak to us, and you throw all his stuff away. And I said, well, I don't like doing business with a person that's not in touch with his passion, with his message, and who his audience is. This guy was talking to us like we needed insurance. I don't care what kind of endorsements you can offer for houses. Every insurance company does that. We are the people that are referring business to you. So what matters to us? Do you answer your phone? How fast can you get me the binder? And can you have everything handled before I go to closing? That's all I care about, because I don't choose the coverage. The customer does. So he was selling us like we were the customer and not his partner. So I don't like doing business with people that don't know who their audience is and don't know what they're doing, because that just tells me they're not very good at their job. So for you don't want to make that mistake. You don't want to be the guy that people throw all your stuff away in the trash when you walk out the room. Who is your audience? You must know that. I always tell that story about the insurance agent because it made such an impact on my team. So once you know who you're talking to, you know who you're trying to make a client or trying to sell your product to, then you have to solidify your message. And this is the message you're going to want to amplify, a message that matters to them. Remember, like with that insurance agent, what were you needing to sell me as the person that's going to refer my business to you? Well, I wanted you to tell me that you're going to answer your phone when I call you, that you're going to give me my binder fast, you're going to give me the quote because I need that number. Because that number changes your debt to income ratios, right? So in mortgage, everything's based on debt ratios. So if you gave me a $1,000 policy and then it came in at $2,000 at the end, well, now we have a problem because they don't qualify. So it was very important and imperative that you can give me an accurate quote and quickly. That's what he needed to sell to us, and he didn't. So when you're going to promote yourself and your business and amplifying that message, make sure that that message you're giving is the exact message that that person wants to hear. Don't waste your opportunities. You know, so many people waste a lot of opportunities. I can't tell you how many people come to me and ask for coaching or things like that, and I open up to some people and I start giving them, you know, my time, and they never do anything with it. And eventually I just say I'm not going to waste my time with these people because they waste their opportunities. You know, I hadn't started my coaching prior and I wasn't charging for it, but I was helping a lot of people that came to me for advice. A lot of young kids, which I like helping. I like coaching, I like teaching, and I like helping people. But when they're wasting my time, then it's not an advantage to me. So I started this community for those that really did want to plug in, that they have to intentionally come to this platform, to this community, to learn and grow and achieve their dreams. Once you find out what your message is, and it must be in alignment with your purpose. Once you find that out, then you can amplify that message and make a difference. Lesson number 1 is know your purpose, why you're doing it, create a message that's in synergy with that purpose, and then you must amplify your message. But who you're amplifying it to? The correct audience. Know your audience, how you should sell your audience. It'll be different for every one of you. Once you do that, then you're ready for the next step.